Good evening. This is the Tuesday, May 16th Communications and Technology Commission. We have a quorum. Our director, Michael Russo, had a family medical issue, so he won't be here. And one of our commissioners, Candace Weber, is also is ill this evening. I want to roll call. Michael? Just say your name.
Oh, sorry, thank you. Michael Rockman here.
Carrie Melcher.
Isabella Epperson.
Okay, great. Carrie, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve the agenda for tonight?
So moved.
And I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. And then I also have a motion to approve the minutes of our April 18th meeting.
I don't see anything in it other than to approve it.
And,
Second.
okay, and again, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, that passes. Are there any announcements that any of the commissioners, including student commissioners, anyone make any announcements? Not seeing any.
No, nothing.
Okay, great. We'll move. This is going to be a short meeting tonight. There must be a sports event on.
Wait,
No. I think there's a sports.
you
There's
never
The
know.
Lakers are starting right about now.
Oh, Lakers are starting now? All right, well, we'll be out of here in a while, as long as we get through any business that we have to attend to. As far as oral communications, I don't see anybody who wants to do public comment. We're going to save a more in-depth discussion on fiber replacement, the Moldy City project, for our next month when Michael Russo is here. At this point, I'm going to turn it over to Arvin, who is going to give us some reports. Mr. Petros.
Thank you, Chair Sherman. Good evening, everybody, out in CTV land as well. Moving on, we're at the point for our monthly reports. Is that correct? Okay. Well, our wireless facility minor modification permits. There have been nothing this month. There are maybe coming up in June, so that's something that might happen next month. We have an application that's in the process. Our franchise fee reports, and on those, nothing to report on that as well. We actually just got the first quarter franchise fees today, and all that information will be available for your June meeting. So we just got those this afternoon. Obviously, too late for this meeting.
Just for clarification,
Yes, sir.
everybody knows, they're due by isn't it the 2 months after the quarter? Oh,
Okay,
I'm not, that's not a complaint,
Yeah.
just a comment. Okay,
you're so
Right.
right.
okay.
Okay, moving on to franchise fee. That was that. So we'll be ready for that. Our cable complaints, I guess that's a good thing. We don't have any this month. Nothing to report on that. And cable company reports, unfortunately, just like every month, they are not here and we cannot ask them anything or talk to them about anything. So cable company reports, nothing to report on that as well.
Okay. Rather than my going through every single subcommittee, has any of the subcommittees met since our last meeting? I don't think so. Okay. One of the things that one of our ad hoc subcommittee is that Candace Weber and I interview prospective student commissioners, and I know we have a couple applications, And
good.
and we still have, you know, if anybody out there who's watching has a student, a high school student who lives in Calabasas, so it could be Calabasas High School or Viewpoint.
Correct.
We encourage them to apply. I want to go off the agenda a little bit, and for Bella, you've done a lot as a student commissioner. Can you maybe put a reason in why do you think your experience briefly, and why you think it's a great idea to be a CTC commissioner, student commissioner?
Of course. Well, I joined because I have an interest in communications, and I always have. But when I did join, it's so much more. So as the student commissioner, you kind of get to work with each different subcommittee, and you can kind of, I've worked with Arvin on CTV, and then I've worked with other members in the committee on various projects and ideas. I went to Arbor Day was one of the first things that I did, and I filmed some stuff there for CTV, so it's a lot to explore. Personally, I've had a lot of fun being on the committee. They're amazing people to work with, and I definitely recommend it to any student at Calabasas, not just as a resume builder, but as a learning experience.
Great. And again, if you have anyone you know, because we're going to be interviewing soon.
Correct.
Okay. Director's report. You're doing a lot tonight, Arvin.
Okay, starting first, director's report, our smartphone app usage. This is a good time to say that we are full on promoting our new app. We created a little PSA. It's on our socials and it's on the website, and how to download it. Of course, Google and Apple stores will download, and you'll just update your app, current app, and it's better than ever. If you want to make a complaint about potholes or graffiti, or even just find out things about the city, the app is the place to go. So I highly recommend getting that on your devices. Our report on Granicus and YouTube usage, that is 3 pages of reports that you have in front of you, all the numbers from the past months, and all the views of council meetings and school board meetings, and of course every 15 minutes has always been a popular anti-drinking and driving video that gets a lot of views as well. And that is the report. If you have any questions, I am available for that. Sorry, is your microphone on?
I just wanted to quickly comment that the smartphone app for the city is really great. I mean, it's really so user friendly, and it's just very smooth, very easy to use. So I really encourage residents to download it, and maybe next month, I don't know if if you don't have the video, we can just put it up on the screen and show people again.
For sure, yes. How to even go to it and get it.
Right.
And what it does. We will
Right.
definitely revisit that in January. I
Okay.
mean, June meeting, I'm sorry.
Okay, good. Okay, and now we're going to go to the, let's see, you really did the programming too, so now we're going to go to, anything else that you need?
Well, I could do programming real quickly too.
Okay.
Some of our shows, we worked with the Mayor's Youth Council, something our student commissioner started the process where now they know to use us for little promos or anything. And the Mayor's Youth Council, we did a Earth Day promo with them because they also had a booth there. So a couple of the kids came over, made a little commercial to promote it, as well as a upcoming event they're doing for drug awareness promo. So again, another PSA with another set of kids. So
Do you have the date, and this is about the fentanyl crisis?
correct.
And it's really an educational opportunity, and if you sign up in advance, you can get Narcan. I think they're actually going to be giving out to parents an antidote if they find their children, unfortunately, impacted by in the mayor's newsletter last week, which I also encourage people to get. It was there was a discussion about fentanyl and how just a few specks can really kill somebody. So it's quite serious, and I encourage people to attend that meeting. And do you have the date?
I sure do. It's exactly next Tuesday night, May 23rd at 6 p.m. in the Founders Hall. And that's open to anybody, every age, with kids, without kids. This is something that affects all of us. And again, if you sign up early, you get the antidote for the limited number for the first few people. And to have that could save a life. So, yes. Moving on a little bit, some of our other shows, we created some nice Calabasas place to be. We went out and shot the Green Hills for that short window that we have of flowers and greenery before fire season kicks in. So we are able to record some of that. Earth Day, of course, we went out to that. And the app, again, I mentioned Calabasas Connect. We created a PSA for that. Some of our production, school board, they might take a little bit of hiatus in the summer, just down to one meeting per month. But we're over there recording those. We made a nice little program, again, another youth with a nonprofit he started called LA Tennis Ball Collection Recycling Program. So we met him out at Tennis Zoom Center and shot a nice little infomercial about what he does. So that's a nice work we do with the teens in the area. Again, Earth Day, the Agoura Hills Calabasas Community Center had a kickoff for their roof. And that was on May 1st. We went out to cover that event. The mayor went up and hit the hammer, hit the roof, bent it a little out of shape. So ever since then, we've been going over shooting aerials and get the progress of the work. Soon to be ground shots too, as they work on the outside and eventually on the inside as well. So there's a lot happening over there for the next 3 months that we will be recording and covering every week. Some of our upcoming our hybrid city council meetings and planning commission meetings, and then the rest of our city council, city commissions, city park series. Again, the community center's roof will be over there. How to follow us on social media, we're working on that. We have that template again, Bella created, and I've been working with the programming committee to get that going as well. Memorial Day morning on the 26th, which is a Friday, the mayor will have a little event over at the Veterans Garden in the back of the city hall. We're creating a little video that plays on a monitor, and of course we will be there recording that event as well.
Is that an RSVP event, or can
I think it's open to anyone, so come on down.
Do you know what time that's going to be?
It's 9 a.m. I believe 9:30 is the official start on Friday, May 26th, over at the back of, over by our Veterans Garden. So we're working on that. And lastly, for Public Works, we're working on a video for their peak school area traffic. So we are going, I think, early tomorrow morning to get some aerial shots of intersections that are impacted by school morning traffic. So something that they want to create a roundabout on, and we're supporting them with that. Some of our promoted things are the mayor's letter on Friday, which you could all sign up and get that for free. Same with the May City e-news and library e-news. We do those every month as well. Again, this fentanyl event with the Mayor's Youth Council, we've been promoting that as well. Find that on our website. Spring rec brochures, library events, senior center events, and in a couple months we'll be doing community center events as well. Also on my list here are the 9 meetings that we are doing this month. Half of them were hybrids, the latter ones looks like they're all council meetings, so they will be hybrids as well. So that's coming up, and all that information and more is on cityofcalabasas.com.
Okay, great, thank you. I mean, it's a wealth of newsworthy events. Hopefully people take advantage of them. So thank you. Our student commissioner, anything that you want to add to your report?
So Arvin touched on it already, but we are still in the process of making that notifications video, so we'll likely be meeting in person to film some more for that video, so keep an eye out for that. But other than that, there's nothing new to report at this time.
Great. Are there any, other than to talk more about the smartphone app, are there any future agenda items that our commissioners want to add for next time? Okay. Well, if you think of anything, you can always send it to Arvin or Mike Russo. with that, I said we get out in time to watch whatever game is on tonight. So can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor of adjourning, say aye.
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 Okay, we're going to adjourn to our next regularly scheduled meeting, which will be on June 20th at 6 p.m. So thank you, everybody. Good night.